So your choice at this point, and I want to add more to this. You could be part of a banking consortium, Federal Reserve, taking your money, selling bonds, and then bond money. So then the banks own the government. The government becomes the enforcer mafia, stealing taxes from hardworking Americans. And then if you agree to the Bible and you get money from the government, you'd be consenting with thieves. And you'd be as guilty as them. Disability, welfare, government employees. If you agree to the Bible. Now, in the Torah, it specifically states for one person not to steal. So if the government were giving you money and the government had stolen it, there's a technicality in the Torah where they're giving you money and you're not stealing it. You're being given money. But and if they believe in the Bible, if they believe in the Tanakh, and if they only mean to the Torah or the Ten Commandments, they won't be in that much trouble. But if they mean to the Bible, they are fucking done for. Now, my proposal. Private banks printing their own money, governments printing their own money, no bonds, no property taxes. Government just gives you money to get what you need to get. No minimum wage, no mandatory water and electric, no mandatory air conditioning. If you want to work harder, you can get more money from the government or private banks. Highest IQs make it into the government. Do a state test. It's something they do in China, but they don't enforce all that stuff, and they don't normally put the high IQ people in the government. You'd have no lending money from the government. The government wouldn't lend you money. The government wouldn't give you bonds. The government wouldn't give you taxes. They might give you digital money or cash, and you would just receive that amount to survive. You would get rid of gun restriction laws, allow people to pistol duel. Private banks can't do business with government or government officials, separation of banks and states. You get rid of restrictions on businesses. You allow purchase of apartments and ownership of livestock anywhere. No zoning or extra laws. It's kind of like a Bill of Rights that's upgraded. Otherwise, you can just choose to be enslaved more and more, because bonds have debts, and debts have interest rates, and according to interest rates and the mathematics of how interest rates operate, there's going to be a ton of people losing. So it's a way to keep people enslaved. My proposal is that you're free, and maybe the government says if you've got 20 kids, you get the same amount of money as if you have 2 or 3 kids. And the government doesn't have to feed you. The government doesn't have to give you all this other stuff. You literally get money from the government that can buy you goods within that country. And if you have enough money to feed 20 kids from a job or something else, or from getting a larger stipend from doing government work, then you can buy more stuff. And if you're just getting the stipend to relax and party and chill, you probably would only have enough money to have 1 or 2 kids.